Happy Friday, Roanchar Ranchers. I hope everybody had a wonderful week. We had a good week here. The weather once again has been very strange. We had about 2 inches of snow Tuesday night into Wednesday, and it was pretty chilly. It was in the 20s. And then today it's a little windy, you probably hear, but it is mid 60s, almost feels like 70, and it is beautiful. I think this is the weather that everybody's been waiting for. Don't know if it's going to stick around this time, but everybody is loving it, including the ponies. So once again, they spent a lot of the day sunbathing and getting muddy. This week, though, when it was cold, they did get spring fever. And they were running and chasing and bucking and playing. And Pumpkin even got involved on her side. She was trying to join in with the boys, running up and down the line with them, and they were running on their side. So it was cute to see. Other than that, last weekend we did take part in the Pet Expo over at McKinley Mall. We met a lot of wonderful people, and we're going to do more events like that this summer. So if you know of any events that are still looking for vendors that are animal themed, please let us know. And we're going to do the one in Williamsville with 10 Lives Club in June. So that's already on our calendar. So if there's anything else that you guys see that we miss, let us know, because we, like I said, want to be out and about in the community and spread the word about the horses and what we're doing. Charlie bopped in here, so that's why everybody's repositioning. A.B. has been doing well. We had a volunteer come in on, what was that, Sunday. Sorry, I'm losing track of the day of the weeks. Come in on Sunday, and she mentioned that she hadn't been here in a while. She's also a monthly donor, and she stops by. And she said that Abe looks like he lost some weight. So, yay, Abe! We are constantly trying to keep his weight under control so that his heaves get kept under control. So, she said he definitely does not look as full, is a pleasant way to say it, as he has in the past. And you can definitely feel his ribs, and so he has lost some weight. He does have a hay belly, but that's just because he's eating hay and not out on the pastures like he normally is. So we are thrilled that she thought that he looked wonderful, that he had lost some weight. It's hard to tell when you see them every day. Other than that, he has not been coughing as much. He sounds a lot better, and he has a wonderful attitude, so I know he's feeling good. So let's go over and see Louie. Louie has been doing well also. He today was muchly enjoying the sun and the mud. He had a good roll, and he's been doing well. He's moving around really well. He was impressive when he got the Zoomies earlier this week when everybody was playing. He still has wheels. Even though everything that he has been through, he has definitely still have the speed. He gets up to speed really quick, and he can sustain it because he was whipping around the pasture. And no adverse effects from it. He wasn't limping afterwards or anything like that. He was just having a good old time. So that was wonderful to see. I love to watch him run. He's a very, very elegant mover. This week we have also been working on helping to rehome a 21-ish Belgian gelding. He's 16.3, and hopefully we actually made some contacts at the Pet Expo about that, people who were interested, which honestly surprised me. But hopefully he will have a new home. I will keep you guys updated on that. This week also our ad was to go in the rural community newspaper. It was supposed to go out to about 8,500 subscribers. I got the online version and I did not see our ad in it. So I am following up, trying to find out why our ad was not in that when we had paid for it. So hopefully I will get some information on that, and they will extend out then our advertisement. Wasn't real happy about that, to be honest. I wanted to see what would happen with that. So hopefully we just have to wait another week and our ad will be in there, and we'll be on our way to hopefully making a difference in the lives of the horses, the draft horses that are in the rural communities and are still being used. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. Thank you to the individuals who, the 3 donors that donated to our $5 Friday. I know we haven't done it in a little while, but as the post said, if you saw it, we are having Dr. Lauren come out in a couple of weeks for spring vaccines and for hopefully a lameness test on Pumpkin. We had talked, Dr. Lauren and I had talked, and she said that we were on board with it, but I just wanted confirmation, so I asked for confirmation today. You know how it goes. If they get overbooked or it slips the mind, then the lameness test may not have gotten on the schedule. But Dr. Lauren is usually pretty good about that. So I am fingers crossed that Pumpkin will have her lameness test in a couple weeks, and we will find out what is going on with her and how we can make her more comfortable, and if we can make her more comfortable. Speaking of Pumpkin, why don't we go over and say hi to her? She's eating her dinner also. So we're really looking forward to everything drying out so we can do some spring cleaning. We've been keeping up with the manure the best that we can, but nothing does a job like a tractor. And it's still a little bit too wet to get the tractor in here. We don't want to chew up the pasture, so. Pumpkin, just me, baby girl. So here's the sweet princess. She has been doing very well. Like I said, she was running around with the boys. And her breathing hasn't gotten worse, but it hasn't gotten better. She, like Abe, puts weight on very easily. So we have been cutting her back with the hay, and she has started to lose some weight too. Not that she's overly heavy like Abe is, but we want to just like Abe, help her out with her breathing and keep her a little lighter. So I think once she's with the boys and moving around more, she will definitely start to lose more weight. This week I did hear from Ellie's mom, and Ellie is doing fantastic. She sent me some pictures, and she looks absolutely gorgeous, and she loves her life down there. She's got plenty of friends. Several people were asking me about Ellie, how she was doing after losing Apollo. And, you know, it took some time. She, just like anybody, she was grieving. But she did find some friends, human and horse friends, and she's doing wonderful. She actually, her new mom brought in some new horses a few weeks ago, and everybody is settling in. And I think, you know, Ellie, while Ellie is older, she's experienced quite a bit. And I have a feeling that she has moved around quite a bit in her life. So I think that the transition from Apollo, while she did grieve, was doable for her, for lack of a better term. She, you know, she had been in a couple auctions. I know she was in at least, I have definite confirmation that she was in one. So she was definitely moving around a lot. And being in the situation that she was in New Jersey, you know, she really wasn't tied or bonded with anybody. So I think that she is very much like Barney was towards the end. Barney was to the point that he didn't want to be with anybody because he had lost so many of his friends so quickly. And he just had a different attitude until he met Maggie. And then all bets were off when he met the love of his life. But I just think that some horses are able to take a transition like that better than others. And I'm thrilled that Ellie is like that, because it could have been absolutely devastating for her with, you know, with her age and everything. So she's doing wonderful. The weather down there is as weird as it is up here. It got cold, and then it's supposed to be, I guess, in the 80s this weekend. So, and she's totally shed it out. So I'm sure she's going to enjoy a little bit warmer weather. Other than that, this upcoming week, we have Kendra coming to do everybody's feet. I'm very interested to hear what she thinks of Louie's feet, since he has been on the biotin for the last 8 weeks, 2 months. So it will be very, very interesting to hear what her take is on his feet. The smaller cracks that he had have definitely closed, and the bigger ones are going to take longer to fill back in. But I think that's one of the reasons also that he is walking better, and his feet don't hurt him so much. So it'll be interesting to see after she trims him this week on Monday if he always is a little sore. So it'll be interesting to see if he is not as sore since he's been taking the biotin. Other than that, we're still getting ready for the May sale. As I mentioned last week, it's a huge endeavor. I posted some more pictures of what is going to be up for sale. It is very difficult to get a broad scope of everything that we have there, but I'm doing my best to post stuff. We also are going to have a raffle again this year associated with the May sale. I will post that raffle probably after the holiday. And that's about it. We're going to have a barbecue themed basket. We're going to have a car detail basket. And the third one is escaping me. Yeah, it's gone. The grill, the grilling, the car, and I can't remember what the other one is. But you'll have to wait for the post, and then you can see what all three baskets are. Anyway, I hope that everybody has a wonderful week, and if you celebrate Easter, have a wonderful, safe Easter, and we will talk next week. Be well, Roanchar Ranchers.